Remember everything forever? Yes, with these 5 memory tricks, you'll be the human equivalent of a supercomputer. Hey everyone, Adityan here. Ready to become a memory wizard? You know, as a species, we humans are obsessed with accumulating knowledge. We're like knowledge hoarders. We spend years in school, devour books, and even binge-watch documentaries, hopefully ones I'm narrating. Shameless plug, I know. But what good is all that knowledge if we can't even remember it? It's like having a library with no catalogue. Ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why? Happens to me all the time. I call it the room amnesia. Or blanked on a crucial piece of information during an exam. We've all been there. It's like our brains go on a coffee break. The good news is, just like we train our bodies to be stronger, we can also train our brains to remember more. No gym membership required, that's right. In this video, we are going to unlock the secrets of memory and explore 5 incredible memory techniques that will help you remember anything from grocery lists to complex scientific concepts forever. Yes, even where you left your keys. You ready? Let's get to it. And don't forget to take notes. Our brains are wired to remember things that are meaningful and connected. Like how you never forget where you hid your snacks. That's where mnemonics come in. No, it's not a new dance move. These mental devices leverage patterns, rhymes, acronyms, or even songs to help us encode information in a way that sticks. Like gum on a shoe. Think about it. You probably still remember the order of planets from your childhood thanks to a catchy mnemonic phrase. And no, Pluto doesn't count anymore. For me it was, my very educated mother just served us noodles. See, easy peasy and delicious. Mnemonics turn abstract information into something relatable and even fun, making it way easier to recall. Like remembering your friend's embarrassing nickname. So, the next time you need to memorize a list, a speech, or even historical dates, try crafting a mnemonic. Your brain will thank you, and so will your grades. Trust me, your brain will thank you for it, and maybe even give you a high five. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and when it comes to memory, that's absolutely true. Unless it's a picture of your ex, then it's worth 1,000 headaches. Our brains are incredibly visual. Like, seriously, they love pictures more than a cat loves a laser pointer. Visualization is a powerful technique where you create vivid mental pictures of the information you want to remember. Think of it as your brain's version of Instagram. Want to remember a name? No, not the name of that actor from that movie. Instead of just repeating it, try picturing that person with their name written on a giant hat. The bigger the hat, the better. Or imagine their face morphing into something that reminds you of their name. Just don't tell them you did that. The more bizarre and outlandish your mental image, the more memorable it will be. Think of it as giving your brain a good laugh. It's like creating your own little mental movie, and just make sure it's a blockbuster, not a flop. Chapter 3. No, not the one from your high school math book. Are you ready to unlock the power of the memory palace? Spoiler alert, it's not an actual palace. This ancient technique, also known as the method of Loci, is used by memory champions, and it's surprisingly simple. No secret handshakes required. Imagine a familiar place like your home. Yes, even if it's messy. Now mentally associate the information you want to remember with specific locations within that space. Think of it as redecorating, but in your mind. For example, if you're trying to remember a grocery list, picture a loaf of bread on your doorstep, like a carb-loving welcome mat. Milk spilling on the couch, because who doesn't love a dairy disaster? And eggs hatching in your bedroom. Breakfast in bed, anyone? The next time you need to recall that information, simply take a mental walk through your memory palace and try not to trip over the imaginary groceries, and watch as the memories come flooding back, just like magic, but without the wand. Chapter 4. Alright, here's a truth bomb. Our brains are like muscles. The more we use them, the stronger they get. No, you won't get brain biceps, but you get the idea. The same principle applies to memory. Repetition and regular review are essential for moving information from short-term to long-term memory. Think of it like building a pathway in your brain. No, not a yellow brick road, but close. The more you walk that path, the clearer and more defined it becomes. Don't just cram information before an exam and expect it to stick. Unless you enjoy stress-induced nightmares, instead space out your learning sessions and review the material regularly. Trust me, consistent effort trumps last-minute cramming every single time. Your future self will thank you. Chapter 5, or as I like to call it, the brain gym chapter. You know, we can't talk about memory without talking about overall brain health. It's like trying to bake a cake without flour. Turns out a healthy mind needs a healthy body, regular exercise, a balanced diet, and maybe a little less couch potato time. And enough sleep are not just good for your physical health, they're crucial for optimal brain function, including memory. So no more binge watching till 3 a.m. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, delivering vital nutrients and oxygen. Think of it as your brain's personal delivery service. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats provides the building blocks for brain cells. And sleep? Well, that's when your brain consolidates memories and clears out toxins. It's like a nightly cleaning crew for your mind. So, remember, treat your brain well and it will treat you to some amazing memories. So, there you have it, folks. 5 incredible memory tricks to supercharge your brain and remember anything forever. Or at least until you forget where you put your keys. These techniques are not just for students or memory athletes, they're for everyone. Yes, even you who can't remember what you had for breakfast. Imagine the possibilities: acing your exams, delivering killer presentations, effortlessly remembering names, and maybe even where you parked your car. Or even just winning those random trivia nights. Because who doesn't want to be the trivia champion of their local pub? Try these tricks out for yourself, experiment with different methods, and maybe even impress your friends with your newfound superpower. See what works best for you. Because let's face it, we all have our quirks. And hey, if you found these tips helpful, or at least mildly entertaining, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Because who doesn't love a good thumbs up? Share it with your friends, especially the ones who need a little memory boost. And subscribe to the channel for more brain-boosting content. Until next time, keep those minds sharp, keep exploring, and never stop learning. Or at least try to remember.